Hello and welcome back to Man of the Antz Plays the Solus Project. So hopefully what you should be seeing is a much better rendered version of this video now. So because of the Oculus update, which has managed to break the recording for a lot of things, annoyingly. Including the general method I'd used to record Solus Project with as well. But it has changed the Oculus mirror output so that it is now, are we cold? No, we're okay. The Oculus mirror output so that it is now you can set it to be a single eye output and have it as you're looking now as a rectangle rather than the default Solus Project output, which was that kind of horrible distorted eye window like you actually have on the Oculus screen that you then need to spend a bit of time fiddling around with, getting it working so it's actually sensible. So we have had to start from exactly where we started off last time. Because if you remember, last time we wandered over there, looked at these things, didn't find anything interesting, found a couple of dead giant squiddy type things. And in that time, there was a meteor storm, there was rain showers, there was snow, and basically everything conspired against us. And we ended up with hypothermia, which, at the very end of the video, killed us dead. So, we have had to start this again. And there is the rain, right on cue. Well, there's also a murder tornado. That was it, I knew there was a bit more. So there was a murder tornado as well. And there is the music to denote there will be a murder tornado soon. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go and hide in a cave for a little bit. That's what I'm going to do. Probably try and sleep it off, maybe? Yeah, I can't see it at the moment. It started from over there, I think, last time. Don't really want to go looking. And we also found out last time that the notes that are on the floor, where we were at the beginning of the beach, at the beginning of the game, on the little beach bit, was actually the end of where the notes were. So I think that was note 40 we were next to, rather than, obviously note 1, which is what we'd want. So I didn't actually read any of those last time either, if you recall. So essentially now we just got to wait for a little bit for the storm to abate. So what I might do then, might see if we can have a little bit of a sleep for 6 hours. What's going to let us? Okay. I'm not sure if you recall, normally when I sleep while it's loading, you see the little sliver of actual colour on the side of the screen still. I don't think you can see that on the Oculus. Well, it's still going, that. Just disappeared now. Okay. So we've gained a bit of health from that sleep, which is lovely. It is freezing cold, but we're not wet. So if anything, that's a bit of a step up, really, isn't it? Do we have that heat sphere still? We do, and holding that doesn't do anything, does it? But if we drop it... Oh, no, if we just put it away. If we hold it, it does still count. So we'll keep this out rather than the torch, because it's light enough to see. I don't know if you could hear that, but that was the sound of my controller vibrating when there was a small bit of earthquake going off, because I left my controller plugged in from where I was just doing Everspace. So that was what that horrible sound was. So my basic plan then was to basically just follow the path it's suggesting. We haven't been up there, I don't think. There's a little something up there we can look into. I'm concerned it might actually get a bit colder than I was hoping for and actually cause us a little bit of an issue. We do have a torch. Don't want a beacon. Don't want any of that. Don't want that. That's a food block, isn't it? So yeah, we want to basically sort of follow this path down and see where it goes. But before we do that, and I can't remember if we came up here. Oh, we do need some water. Well, there's a save point. We'll give it a little save. huge, isn't it? It's beautiful. I'm hoping that this will... it's a little late in the day, this different recording style that I'm doing. I'm aware of that. I'm aware it's a bit of a pain because, you know, a lot of people have probably already decided that maybe they weren't going to watch it because of the annoying format that the video came out in. And it did make it slightly awkward. It also made the editing process awkward. Made it a bit more of a two-stage editing thing, which is a bit of a pain. We have another one of these crucifix type things that that our buddy was strung up on previously.
Dehydration imminent.
Yeah, so I have to use up one of my... Oh, wrong one. One of my water bottles, which I was trying to avoid doing as much as possible. But there we go. What does this say? The trial, 1 of 12. The trial is beginning. The trial of the non-believers. Varsa is there behind the procession, calling her followers for justice. Understanding, she says. We have to understand the Sky Ones and what they want. They don't understand us. So it looked like there's a cave down there. It's a weird sound to come from out in the ocean. So maybe something over there for us to look into at some point. Where is the path? If we'd stayed... Let's just pop back a second. We're still doing okay for temperature? We're doing okay for temperature. I think it's getting a bit warmer, if anything. If we come down here... We stayed on this path and gone along here, or it just goes to nothing. Okay, so that is the way we're supposed to be going. Where is that food stuff gone? What does that do? Food and water. Let's I meant to drop that. Let's pick that up and let's have a bit of a munch on that. Lovely. That's our food and drink problem sorted. That's awesome. I'm going to give that a little save there. I'm quite proud of that. Ding! Saved. That's beautiful, isn't it? So I'm hoping that those of you who have persevered really appreciate this improved format you can actually see the game in. I was quite excited when I found it on the... I think I saw it on the subreddit first, when I saw on the subreddit that there was going to be an improvement to this recording, or this Oculus mirror. Because previously that also defaulted to the double distorted eye view. So it wasn't much use, really. Now it's just a bit more flexible. Alright then, so this should be 2 of 12, hopefully. It begins. Kagoni speaks, their worthless people, as survivors will be weighed in the heart of their achievements. The trial is in the Great Mill's main room. No one knows what the Sky Ones will do. They never have been conspired against. We think. They have never been conspired against. That makes more sense. They never have been conspired against. Idiot. A weird sound out towards the ocean again. Oh, we have a couple here. That's the trial 4 of 12. Oh. Basically, they were beheaded by a giant monster. Well, something to look forward to, I guess, isn't it? Kagoni brought forth a tableau which charted the treason of the traitors, treachery written in stone by the Philistines themselves. They subverted the will of the Sky Ones. They coveted the power and resources within the Sky Ones' realm, the Hollow Land. They stole a ball. The Sky Ones Go back to that. They stole a ball, the Sky One's preternatural gift of energy. They removed it to the caverns, dining to turn it against their masters, but their gambit backfired. Somebody opened it. This was their last mistake. Death emerged from its shell. Talking of death emerging, hello. This does look awesome when this happens. I'm a big fan of these meteor storms. Haven't been hit by one yet, but you never know. Ooh, hello, that was close. Double close. That seems to have calmed down now, just a little brief one. So let's take a look over this definitely safe, tiny little walkway. Oh my lord, is my nose itching. I'm so sorry, hang on. Oh dear, wonder what that was. Hair got up there or something. What's this? An idol. A heavy idol. Find the first idol. I suspect that then is some form of quest item. Now we need to find the second idol. Starting to get a bit brighter now, is it? No, just making that up. I'm sure there was something down there. See, that looks, yeah, that looks like there might be a cave down there, doesn't it? We might have to go down and explore all that stuff at a later date, I suspect. Oh, just gonna, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Got a bit too close to careening off the edge there, I think. How are we doing for time? 13 minutes, we're doing alright. We're doing alright, bit more to go. We are getting very hot, so I should swap over to my torch. And we shall start heading in towards the mill then, I guess. And then, like I say, maybe at a later time we'll come back and explore this area a little bit more. See if we can find anything interesting hidden underneath. I was wondering, that must be the sun over there. The sun's coming up over there, I guess. That explains what that light is. It's a little cold, but it's getting warmer as we go, so I think we can probably do without the torch for now. A little distracting. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful little shot, isn't it? Just through there with the sun just starting to hit the sides of the rocks. Beautiful. Something up there. Can I get up there, I wonder? Not easily, he says. Not easily. That doesn't mean we shouldn't try. That's not too bad, is it? Not too bad at all. Forsaken Dreams. We've looked like we've skipped a bit again, doesn't it? It does a little bit, doesn't it? Okay, let's not worry about that yet, but remember it's there, and remember we'll have to come down there and read the Forsaken Dream stones. I don't really want to, we can go up there as well. Maybe that's where the Forsaken Dream stones are. If it's given these to us in an order, I don't really want to go against that order too much. Where is it we're supposed to be? It's down there, isn't it? Yeah. So we're okay, that's easy enough to get to at the moment. Couple of dead bodies. Ah, some water. I will utilize that water to fill up my empty bottle. Beautiful. Bring the torch back out, and then I'll just have a bit of a drink whilst I'm here as well. Okay. Can't see anything obvious there, so I'm just gonna stick to the main path for now. So I'm gonna bring out the old teleporter to save me a moment. And then I'm gonna stick that. Perfect. Down there. Probably get rid of the torch again. So this is the way it expects us to go. Heights of Oscillation 2. So there's some water there. Oh, I know the sodded mission objective. I know. I know it. I know it's taken a while as well, but, you know, things are going on. Things you might not expect. It's alright saying it's a priority, but it doesn't always work that way, love. A little something down there, perhaps. Ooh, Jesus, I thought I was going to go straight over the top. Little cave there, maybe. We'll have to check that when it's a low tide as well. Got a blue flashing thing over there. Oh, there was something on that beach over there where we started that I didn't go and collect as well. We'll have to get that at some point. We are very close to this one over here. Must be underneath us, I'm guessing. We have some of this plant life that shall open up when we get close. There it is. So there are 4 artifacts, some relics. 4 artifacts and 4 relics. Another bit of vibration going on. Oh, there it is. There's the actual sign of the windmill we could see before. So that means, assuming that is the same windmill, I can't really see anything. I'm assuming there would be some islands over there somewhere that would be responsible. Or responsible, that's a weird word to pick. Jesus. That we've been on previously, the islands we started on. We've got a nice little route down to the beach here. What have we got? Ooh, number 1. Right, this is where we actually start off then. So we've got a beacon, a few things around. What is this? Ah, it's a tower part. Excellent. We have a tower part. We have, what are you? A battery pack. Increases the battery of the flashlight. Excellent. You charging up? Not quite yet. Some food things. We could actually do with some food. So let's just drop that for a moment. Let's smash that open with a hammer, like Neanderthals. Oh. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Where's it gone? Food thing. Eat. Drop the can. Pick up the torch. Excellent. That's 3. Okay. Anything around here? A water bottle? We're not too interested in water bottles. What are you? That's 5. Ooh, backpack. 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 We're very interested in backpacks. We are very interested in backpacks. Alright then, where's number... Oh, it's one of the players' pets again, isn't it? One of the fans' photos. Awesome. I like those. So, Frederick's Diary 1. They assigned me to Gliese 6143C, a planet they were considering striking off the list. The surface testing probes went silent. PPHQ are trying to reassure us it was just a glitch. Apparently the satellite probe is working fine and sending back promising data. Well, yeah, alright. I feel like this has suicide mission written all over it. No one else seems to share my concerns. Perhaps they're keeping quiet so they don't have to be educated by PPHQ. I wonder if PPHQ know that I was part of those protests in May. Ooh. I did see 3 somewhere, didn't I? Where did I see 3 to? That's 2. That was 5. Why have I already lost the page? Oh, is that it? Yes. I've heard that there'll be representatives from PPHQ on board with us for the 8-year-long journey. You know what they say, keep your friends close. But I didn't think I'd spend the rest of my life living among my enemies. So I'm not sure where number 4 is, so we might have to skip on to number 5. Looks like that is now fully charged as well. That's a water bottle. So let's skip over to 5, let's give that a read. Since the landing probe didn't succeed, we don't have any detailed atmosphere analysis on mineral samples. The satellites only send us generic data, so we can't date the planet properly. Both Casey and I speculate that the planet might be quite young. Oh, do you? Let's take a little bit of a look down here. Anything down here? Oh, there was something... What are they? We can just, some very weird plant life, it seems like. There's some rocks that we're not too interested in. Nothing I can see over there. Let's get out of here then. Seeing as we do have a little bit more space in our backpack, we will pick up a food thing. And a water bottle as well. May as well, since we got the space. So we have missed number 4, or is this number 4? No, this is number 6. We have missed number 4 somewhere, but we'll just have to move on without it, I think. Later, one of the biologists invited me to work with her as she goes through some of the satellite surface scans. I think she was scraping with Sophia, but I better not... Scrapping with Sophia. Scraping, good lord. Better not mention it. Don't want to burn this bridge. Oh, there's 4. The Gliese landing probes didn't send enough info, so I can't bring as much material as planned. At least the other crewmates are asking for my 5 credits on subjects outside my field. Don't want to be the 10th wheel on this trip. 10th wheel? 10th wheel? Suggesting they have vehicles with 9 wheels. Because 10 would just be insane. Who wants that nice even number of wheels on any sort of vehicle? Nothing down there I can see. Yeah, I bet I am. Bet I am, love. Bet I'm bloody soaking, to be honest with you. So starting to run a little bit low on time. A little bit over 20 minutes now. The recording still seems to be working, which means this is my most successful recording today. If they're not out yet, if you keep an eye out for the Kronos and Everspace videos, you will see that I had a few issues with those. Which has been no amount of fun. No amount of fun. Kronos kept crapping out after a few minutes. I think 8 minutes was the longest it managed to last, which is brilliant. And Everspace, the controls just stopped working at one point. Just entirely stopped working. Whereas this has gone 20 minutes with no issues, which is almost unheard of. Well, this is where I came from, isn't it? Yeah, that's where I came from. Okay. So let's head down here and see if we can go across to the left there. I'm a little bit aware the tide's coming in and it's probably starting to get a little bit late as well. Nothing of interest that I can see. Ah, but we'll be able to get over here. See if there's anything interesting here. So where did we came along there. So we can just get back to where we were at with that ramp there. Wet. Yes, I'm wet. Ah, okay. Another fan photo. Aww. Ah, stupid dog. Beautiful. Lata keeps inviting me to help out with her work while Sophia is oh my god. Try that again. Lata keeps inviting me to help out with her work while Sophia is spending more and more time with Amon, the counsellor. Surface scans aren't my forte, but doing something is better than doing nothing. Some food? Have I got enough room to pick that up? No, I just want to pick it up. I do. Let's just pick it up then for fun. There are supposedly 2 landing probes sent to Gliese 6143C, along with the satellite probes. Once the landers reached the surface, they would have released a rover, so even if the transmitters were broken, the probe should be somewhere on the surface. It's not a total loss. I'm going to go ahead and guess, mate, that it was a total loss. Don't want to burst your bubble or anything. It's just a stick. You don't need a stick.
Operator wet.
Oh, fan photo. 10 of 15, so I'm wondering if... I can't crouch to get under there. Maybe I'm going to have to go around from this side. Wonder if 10 of 15 means that we are actually getting close to the end of the game then. Can we pick that one up as well?
Inventory
No.
full.
Another fan photo. Oh, look at that chunky little dog. How cute. Little pug. Also, it's just fan photos in there. Let's see, we got some cable, haven't we? Don't think we need any more cable. I'm sure we have some. We do, yes. Oh, now I got my shield. Oh, that's cool. Got my shield out. Didn't even think about that. No point did I consider just taking my shield out so I look like some sort of Roman wandering around. So I'm guessing maybe in one of these directions is how we would carry on finding the rest of the notes. I don't think there's anything over there. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's around this way then. But I'm going to have to call that pretty much there, I think. So I hope you're enjoying the Solus Project. I hope you're enjoying the... Oh, there's another note. I'll do that before I go. And I've already read that one. Don't need to. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying the new recording format. I hope that's a bit more palatable for you. Definitely looks a lot better from just the recording preview window. Hopefully it works out okay in the recording as well. I think the resolution might be a little bit lower than previous, but I think the fact I had to render it twice and do the lens distortion and all that would most certainly mean that it still looks better doing it this way. Alright then. Alright then. Well, I am just going to wander over there before we finish this. Because that looks rather tempting, doesn't it? So if you are enjoying the series still, please do click the like button, it'd be very much appreciated. As I say, I like to know that you like these things, it's much appreciated. Gives me a little bit of oomph to carry on going. Not that I'm really planning on stopping any point soon, I guess. Just health and water. Just health and food and water. Don't really need any of it, to be honest with you. Oh well, bit of a shame, nonetheless. So let's go up here and we'll have a bit of a kip up here, I guess. And then we'll carry on next time. So yeah, if you're enjoying it, please do click the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please do subscribe. Keep up to date with all the latest upcoming videos and series and that sort of thing. Are we going to find another idol? We are going to find another idol. Excellent. Well, there we go. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see them. Otherwise, I shall see you now. What a beautiful shot. What a beautiful shot to finish on. Look at that. Otherwise, I shall see you next time in the Solus Project, carrying on this VR adventure. Let's see how creepy and weird it gets. Thank you very much for joining me.